Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Professor Richa Mehta. I'm conducting your subject Corporate Finance for the student of SYVBA. Today's our topic is Inventory Management. Shall we start? Inventory management is our main topic, but before we go to the main topic of inventory management, first we know about the meaning of working capital. So, as per the Lincoln Learn, working capital equals the aggregate value of current assets minus aggregate value of current liabilities. So, we can write like this. Working capital is equal to current assets minus current liabilities. Secondly, we can say like that business capital is broadly divided into two types. First one is the fixed capital and the second one is the working capital. Fixed capital refers to the funds invested in such a fixed or permanent assets as a land, building, machinery, etc. While working capital refers to the funds locked up in a material, work in progress, finished goods, receivables and cash, etc. We move to the next slide. Now, here is the list of current assets and current liabilities. In the current assets, first one is inventories, then debtors, bills receivable, spare parts, non-trading investments, advance payment, cash on hand, cash at bank. All these items are included in current assets. Now, move to the next current liabilities. In the current liabilities, creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft, other short-term loan, accrued expense, unpaid dividend, proposed dividend, and advance receipts. All these items are included in the current liabilities. We, we will move to the next slide. Now, here is the working capital components. There are mainly three working capital components. First one is inventory, second one is the debtors or receivables, and the third one is the cash or bank. Now, we will move to the next slide. Here is the meaning of inventory. The major portions of working capital is occupied by inventory, which includes raw material, spare parts, work in process, finished goods, scrap, byproducts, etc. The management of inventory is very important from the point of view of profitability. Hence, various devices like perpetual inventory, fixing various stock levels, ABC system of classifications are used to control inventory. For the finance managers, the literally meaning of word inventory is stock of goods. Inventory denotes the value of raw material, consumables, spares, work in process, finished goods and scrap in which a company's funds have been invested. He considers inventory as a locked up capital. On the other hand, inventory is needed in a plenty for the user department to satisfy both sides of inventory is to be controlled. Financial manager exercise control over inventory. Gopalan and Sandhya are of the opinion that uncontrolled inventory may become an organization cancer. Excess inventory leads to sickness, liquidity crisis and failure, while shortage of inventory may lead to disruptions of operation, loss of sale, net loss, sickness and failure. Now we will move to the next slide. Here is the meaning of inventory management. As Professor Pandey, because of large size of inventories maintained by firms, a considerable amount of fund is required to be committed to them. It is therefore absolutely imperative to manage inventories efficiently and effectively in order to avoid unnecessary investments. Inventory management is maintaining enough stock of materials on have so that the possibility of lack of material is eliminated and at the same time to keep enough stock of material on hand so that reasonable return on investment is available. For financial health of company, efficient inventory management is essential, or else it would result in loss of sales and customers would turn to competitors. Now we move to the next slide. Inventory management includes the following. First one is size of inventory, maximum or minimum level. Second one, establishing lot size of new orders, procedures and schedule of purchasing. Third one, establishing safety levels. Fourth one, coordinating sales, productions and inventory policies. Fifth, providing proper storage facilities. Sixth, proper procedure for ordering and receiving materials. Seventh one, delegations of responsibilities for carrying out inventory control functions. And the last, providing for monitoring inventory control functions. Now, we will move to the next slide. Here is the significance of inventory management. First is removes the possibility of delay in productions. Inventory control minimizes or removes the possibility of delay in productions. If control over inventory becomes slack, there will be a mismanagement in respect of material and productions plan would be upset. The second one is necessary for successful budgeting. Inventory control is necessary for successful budgeting. If adequate inventory is maintained without locking up huge capital in it, the targets of productions and sales budget would be achieved. Third one, functioning of cost accounting system. Inventory control is essential for efficient functioning of cost accounting system, particularly for strict and efficient control over materials. Fourth one, excessive inventory or too little inventory. Just as too much inventory is dangerous, too small inventory is also harmful. Both have their disadvantages. Excessive inventory results in locking unnecessary capital, high inventory carrying charges, possible losses due to the price decline, and then too little inventory will interrupt production, making machines and main idle and will cause sales loss. Inventory control strikes a balance between the two and saves the company from the disadvantages of both. Fifth is protects the stock from losses and damages. Inventory control protects the stock from losses and damages due to improper handling and stealing of goods by workers. There is an ample possibility of theft in case of those goods which can be easily sold in the market or which can be used in workers' homes. Sixth one is no surplus materials and spare parts. If inventory control system is efficient, there will be no surplus materials and spare parts, etc. waiting for the orders in productions department. There is a possibility of surplus getting deteriorated by dust or weather conditions. Now, seventh one and the last one is efficient inventory taking. The efficient inventory taking is a part of inventory control. It is necessary to fix various quantity levels in any system of inventory control. This is helpful in effective productions planning, economical purchasing, preparing cost accounting, and timely reports for managerial control. So, thank you everyone. And if you like my videos, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also press the bell icon so you can easily get the notifications with our new videos. See ya.